Well. It is another Tuesday. It's Prize Smash number 38. Can you guys believe that? We've been doing this for so freaking long at this point. Sorry for all the mix-ups early. If you guys sponsored somebody early on and it told you the wrong name, I promise it was the right one. It was just a leftover thing from my April Fool's shenanigans from last week. There are no shenanigans this week. We are back to the standard rule set, standard items, nothing particularly funny. Every CPU is level 9. And look at this. We got 5 people sponsoring Zelda. I don't know if we've ever had 5 people sponsor one person before. But, you know, Zelda, typically one of the best performing fighters in Smash. Looking 6 people with the Zelda sponsor. Okay. Very interesting. We'll see if everybody's going to pay when Little Mac comes with this huge upset. But I hope everybody's doing well tonight. Let me say hello to everybody that is here. Also, let me turn up the game just a little bit more. Masuoh will be joining me shortly. I think she was doing something just before the stream, so I don't have her on the call at the moment, but we'll get that set up. Welcome in Rookie Blunders and maybe Margot, who were here, and Rookie Blunders was sponsoring every single person to figure out what was going wrong. So shout out to Rookie Blunders, Margot, and Gigantic Pingu for letting me know that there was something amiss with the sponsors. But Gigantic Pingu, thank you for the subscription, by the way. 11, nope, I don't know why I said 11 months. It's not, I have not been partnered for close to that long. 6 months for Gigantic Pingu. Thank you so much for that. And you also were first, despite user Fifu claiming first in the chat. Who else we got in here? We've got Ian in space. Welcome in. We got Trenton. He's here. He's also first. We've got T-Set. We've got BP. We've got Jaguar, Dagaboo, Dandelion Ghost. We've got Behind the 8 Ball, FCXB, Masuoh joins in the chat. EBM, Priyao is here and says hello. Hopefully I got everybody. Did I get... Oh, Soul XOXO is here. I'm not even close to scrolling down, guys. I'm so far behind. I apologize. Hyperactive BS. Sumyat. Did we get everybody? Hopefully I got everybody. If I didn't say hi to you, say hello and I'll say something. 7 people. So finally we're going to get this pile on to see how many people are going to predict and sponsor the same way. And 7 of you betting on Zelda to make it all the way. I mean... I'll admit, maybe a free first round win, but Roy has won a tournament, and Richter has won a tournament. So you're risking a lot up in the quarterfinals to have 7 people on Zelda. Maybe it'll pay off. Maybe we'll get a tie tonight. You never know. You never know. And Trent is right. If you don't sponsor women, it will speak volumes. It's true. Olimar sponsor looking kind of juicy. Well, Olimar has kind of underperformed on SmashTourney. I won't lie to you. Sonic has won a tournament fair and square. Sheik, not so much. Honestly, I think it's probably anybody's game tonight. And depending on how Zelda does, you know, the whole chat's going to ride or die with the Princess of Hyrule. All right, let me see if I can get Masuoh in here. Let me start this call. I don't know if Masuoh is going to be ready. I might have to ride solo for a moment. Let's see. Oh, well, I'm calling. Oh, okay, Masuoh. Oh, Masuoh's on the toilet. I see. Okay. All right, Masuoh, I believe in you. Let me know in the chat when you're here, and then I'll pull you in. If it doesn't end up Zelda v Zelda short hair, it's rigged. I mean, it's definitely possible. I think the right side of the bracket is significantly weaker. Isabelle, of course, just having come off of 2 back-to-back wins in the Deja Vu tournament, and I guess the tournament that preceded it. So we'll see. Just do it from the toilet. I agree with Margot. I think you should probably cast from the toilet. I think that would probably make a lot of sense. I think it would be really good ASMR for everybody watching. But yeah. Let's see. So what else can we talk about here going into this tournament? We've got Cromination. Do I still have this Crom emote? A long time ago I added a Crom Rage emote to the chat. Part of our little Cromination that I don't know what you even would call it. We had a couple weeks where everybody was really feeling the Crom. But I don't know if Crom's going to have it tonight. I mean, up against Ryu, pretty big heavy hitter. Dr. Mario's made it to the finals pretty recently. Captain Falcon, maybe a bit of an underperformer traditionally. Now, worth noting, nobody has sponsored Richter, which is really fascinating because for a little while, Richter was the most successful fighter in SmashTourney. But apparently, that doesn't matter tonight as everybody's putting their eggs in Zelda's basket. Very interesting. Obama Snow is a pretty good emote, too. You can thank Priyal for that one. Priyal actually designed that emote for me. It was beautiful. I won't try to sway viewers away from women anymore. We've got actually a limited number of women tonight. We've got Zelda, we've got Sheik, we've got Isabelle, and I think that's it, right? 3 women, so I don't know. Masuoh's ready. All right, let's pull Masuoh in here. Unless Masuoh's lying about being ready. Masuoh's gonna join from the toilet still. Lily Masuoh. More like silly Masuoh. Okay, here's Lily Masuoh. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're not dead.
It's me, I'm here, I made it. It's me, I'm here, I made it.
Welcome in, welcome in. Well, you know what they say. God gives his toughest battles to his fiercest warriors, so...
I'm always saying that.
You really are. I mean, you're... I mean, of all the people, you're one to say that more often than anyone else.
I'm always saying that.
You are. All right, so tonight, 3 women in the sponsorship pool here. What are your thoughts here? Are you on this Zelda hype train? Are you on this 8-person sponsor hype train?
I was one of, if not the first one to sponsor Zelda. But I don't like the odds of like everybody betting on Zelda. So I've switched to I believe that's Roy, or is that Ike, or is that I don't know who, number 4.
That's Roy.
I've switched to Roy.
You sound confident in that decision.
I don't know. I kind of feel like I could see it being a toss-up between Zelda and Roy. I'm gonna go crazy on this first match too. I know we're just getting to it, but I'm gonna predict against Zelda.
Why do you think that it's gonna be Roy over Richter? Out of curiosity.
He's just hotter.
Oh, okay, of course, sure. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I mean, that is how you typically vote, as we know from your Smash or Pass casts in the past.
Smash or Pass.
Oh god, that was some weird lyricism that I just did there. Spitting
I liked it.
rhymes.
I liked it a lot.
All right. Oh, Masuoh voting with the Bonner. It's true. Okay,
I
so,
would not discount Isabel, but she is a dog.
I mean, I guess that's fair. Two women that are effectively the same person, and Isabel, if you want to consider her a girl. Well, I've given you guys enough time. I feel like
more than enough.
I feel like if people are really feeling this confident in Zelda, we might as well just get it underway. No, let's see. If people are about to regret it. I mean, this is a bright and early matchup, too. I mean, 8 people are about to figure out if they made the wrong decision. And there's my dog barking in the background. Let's see if he does that all stream long. That would be very fun. Say hello to Loki, everybody. Sponsorships are closed. And let's...
Don't forget to share your screen to me, by the way.
I should do that. That's a good idea. I did it like 3 times, so you have to forgive me that I didn't do it another time. Okay, hopefully you can see it. Hopefully you can hear it. Hopefully everybody can see and hear it. And let's maybe, if this works, does it work? Is it working? It's working. Nice. Okay, cool. Let's go.
Bitch rights.
Let's go. We've got 8 people sponsoring Zelda. 1 person with a Little Mac sponsor. I don't know who that person is, but they are brave as hell because Little Mac has been absolutely horrible a lot of the time. Maybe he won't be horrible tonight. I mean, if Little Mac was ever going to go for an upset, tonight is the night to do it. All the points are on the table for this one. 6 votes immediately for Little Mac. Where are all the Zelda supporters? Where are all the Zelda supporters? What is this?
What's everybody doing? Are you guys?
So everybody's sponsoring Zelda, but predicting for Little Mac? Is that what's going on here? Now that's a bit fascinating.
You guys are kind of scaring me, I'll be honest.
Okay, well, here we go. Now we're balancing it out a little bit. There's only one path for Mario. Dr. Mario. All right. I don't know. So it's very close. I guess it's realistically everybody that sponsored Zelda is voting for Zelda, and everybody who did not sponsor Zelda is voting against Zelda, hoping to God that they're going to get that leaderboard boost by having Zelda go down without earning any sponsor points for anybody.
Now, if I was doing Smash or Pass this time around,
which you could.
I could, but I'm not going to, and instead I'm just going to tell you what I would be doing.
Sure.
If I was doing Smash or Pass to sway my vote, I would pick Zelda.
Okay, and I mean, maybe a bunch of other people are feeling the same way because 19 votes are in, 63% of them are for that princess. Hopefully everybody's feeling pretty confident. This is the moment of truth, guys. A lot of people's nights are about to either be made or broken from this first matchup of Prize Smash number 38.
This is a big moment.
Here we go.
This is a deciding match here.
It is. I mean, this is like binary.
It's the very first one.
All right, so we're on Green Hill Zone. Or no, that's not what this is to start. Is that what this is? I don't know. No, this is.
It's got to be. That's Sonic there.
No.
That's a gray Sonic.
This is the Sonic map, but I don't think it's Green Hill Zone because that's the other map, right? This is Windy Hill Zone with the music that I like that I played at the start of a different stream. Anyways, back to the actual matchup here. So far, Little Mac actually kind of holding his own. Maybe the items.
He's got some camouflage. He's got camouflage going on.
He does. He's not going to let Zelda... Oh, she is going to put down the assist trophy. Dr. Kawashima, of course, coming out from Brain Age. These numbers going to cause explosions whenever they add up to 10. Maybe not too bad, although Little Mac, with a nice edge guard here, has no recovery, so he's got to be really careful about playing on the edge.
Another assist trophy.
Another one for Zelda. This time, oh, okay, where we got Shadow the Hedgehog.
He's in his element.
He is. And Little Mac's going to slow down quite a bit. The recovery is going to be tough for him here, and not even going to be able to do it. Frozen at the very last second of that Shadow ability. So Zelda at 80%. Little Mac's got a ways to go here.
Map shift.
Okay, a Pokeball. We got Inkay. Now, this probably is not going to affect Little Mac too much. Ooh, a nice perfect block by Zelda there. That could have been an easy KO. Little Mac almost at Final Smash charged up as well.
A lot of ground he's got to make up.
He does. It's not close. He does dodge that, though. A nice punch. Both fighters actually about to get Final Smash. Little Mac has it first. Is he going to use it? Zelda about to get hers. Little Mac's probably... Oh, wait, can Zelda recover? Yes, but that's a perfectly landed Final Smash from Little Mac, and Zelda is going to go down and lose her Final Smash as a result. The KO meter charged up fully for Little Mac, but actually the spring there to save Little Mac if he needed it, despite the bad recovery. Oh my God! Little Mac with the upset! Oh no! The 8 Zelda believers in shambles to start the night!
Wow!
Perfectly executed by Little Mac. Decides
a stunning upset, if you will.
Absolutely, and Dandelion goes going against the grain, and it pays off.
Incredible. Wow.
Wow, all right. So that's actually pretty good news for, well, obviously for half the people that have sponsors, but the left side of the bracket just got a whole lot easier.
Managing.
All right, so that's a matchup. We will rebuild. SmashTourney doesn't support women. You can't say that. Sheik might take it all. We have a ways to go before you can definitively claim that. And only 7 people left alive with perfect possible predictions tonight. Lots and lots of you. Actually, I shouldn't say that. A lot of people. No, a lot of you still have the anti-gold possibility. Lots and lots of you. I don't even know how many that is. Like, probably 15 of you have the ability to go 0 for 15 if you so choose. Of course, there is $10 on the line tonight. 3 points for every sponsor win, 1 point for making a prediction, and 1 point for getting a correct prediction for a total possible points of 42, of which only 7 of you can achieve. But whoever gets the most is going to go home $10 richer. By the way, thank you, Lily Masuoh, for joining me on short notice. I know we were slated to have you next week, but of course, Connor414 had some other obligations, and we moved you up a week.
Well, you know, it still works out because you, in your announcement, you said, what did you say? Let me take a look. Let me get this verbatim, okay? You said, you said, maybe jam out to some Barely Civil in preparation for our co-host tonight. And I think that is still appropriate because I am, of course, after all, the #1 Barely Civil fan.
That's true.
So
that
people were jamming out to Barely Civil just to kind of like get on my level.
Yeah, of course. Hopefully you were also jamming out to Barely Civil beforehand.
Always jamming out to Barely Civil.
All right, well, look at this.
#1.
We had, I think, 19 people with votes in the first round. 5 people are saying, never mind, forget it. Okay, 4 people saying, never mind, forget it. Don't forget that making a prediction at all does get you an entry into the consolation prize raffle, which we will be doing at the end for $5. So don't give up just yet. And also, there were quite a few fighters with no sponsors, so it's definitely worth getting those predictions in because you never know what can happen. With half the leaderboard already wiped after 1 round, you never know. You never know. You could easily still win, depending on how things go. 19 votes in. That looks like everybody. Sickest, welcome in. I don't think I saw you earlier, but welcome. Can't see who's fighting. Well, you predicted Richter, so hopefully you're feeling pretty confident in that one. And Hyperactive BS gets a vote in at the last minute here. So we got 20 votes in. With that, we're going to get started with matchup number 2. Here we go.
Now this round I'm quite lucky because if I were doing Smash or Pass, I would vote for Roy, and that is fortunately who I'm sponsoring, so lucky me.
Nice. That is so lucky. So lucky.
So lucky me.
All right, so we've got Richter versus Roy, both honestly pretty performant fighters.
Axes.
Yeah, it's a good start. I mean, I would say Richter probably has the range advantage. The Tornado actually taking care of Roy early. PictoChat, a classic map.
Everybody knows that when you were playing PictoChat, you had to scribble the whole thing black.
Oh yeah.
And then you could erase.
Yep.
That's how PictoChat works.
That's absolutely true. You're 100% correct. Roy has taken a lot of damage. Alolan Raichu is able to actually... Is this a KO? No, is this a KO? Can Roy even recover? No, he can't! But wait, he can! There's a platform down below, and it's Richter that can't recover! Wait, he can! There's another platform!
Oh my god!
Oh my god, they're playing so dangerously, but they're both still alive until now, and now Roy goes up a stock early.
Holy crap.
Okay, so assist trophy available for Richter, who's electing not to go for
Very
it.
edging moment, I will say.
It was. Okay, I guess Pokeball for Roy if he can get it down, but it's not looking great for him. Richter playing really well, and he throws it off the edge. There's the return KO, so we're very even here. Roy about to get his final smash. Richter not far behind, though. Probably going to depend a lot on who does the most damage early here. Roy's got it first. Probably not within KO range, although it's getting close. Actually, you know what? 46%, looking pretty dangerous. He's got to use it, though. It's ticking down. Richter's going for his final smash. He's got it. He uses it first, and he's got it. Roy, but he's so low on percent. It's not enough for the KO, but Roy still has his final smash available. He can use it in return. Assist trophy, Richter's got it. It's Rathalos! Roy wasted his final smash by not using it and is now about to get bodied by this dragon. Unless Rathalos is going to miss everything, which might be good.
Save chat screen.
Okay, honestly, Rathalos not doing too much damage, and Roy dodges it out.
Just saved him.
Okay, Pokeball play for Richter. It's Electrode. Rathalos maybe pushing Electrode into Roy, but not quite. Rathalos is gone, but there it is. The side smash from Richter, and maybe a little bit of an anticlimactic ending. Not great news for you, Lily Masuoh, but Richter will be moving on with no sponsors, despite being a very dominant fighter. And we have nobody left alive for perfect predictions through 2 rounds. Everybody that was alive, all 7 people that were alive after last round are out. So nobody getting the gold prize tonight of 15 for 15 predictions. That's fascinating. But that just means that anything can happen, and it's anybody's game tonight. Absolutely, no doubt about it. All right, on we go. On we go. Anyone in the running for 0 for 15? Yes, let me open up the next predictions, and I'll let you know what that looks like. Predictions are open for match number 3. We've got Chrom versus Ryu. And in terms of people that are going 0 for 15 or have the possibility to do it, maybe Margot is currently 0 for 2. Priyao is 0 for 2. Rookie Blunders is 0 for 2. Soul XOXO is 0 for 2.
Very nice.
And Trenton462 is 0 for 2.
Very nice.
Sickest is actually 1 for 1. And so is user Fifu. Both of them are 1 for 1. But they did not have any sponsored, or they missed one of their predictions, I should say. So no perfect prediction for them. They could go 14 for 15 though. That would be equally impressive. Well, maybe not equally impressive, but in a way. I find myself
every single tourney. I find myself voting for someone to get like not voting, but like rooting. I'm rooting for someone to get the 0 for 0. Like,
I mean,
let's go losers.
0 for 15, right?
Yeah, 0 for 15.
Yeah, I mean,
let's go losers.
It would be really interesting if somebody could finally do it. I feel like if you can go 0 for 8, that's the hardest part. It's the same with going 8 for 8. When you don't know the matchups, you don't know what to expect.
Absolutely.
Trenton is 0 for 462. Okay, well, that's good to know. Predictions are closed. We've got 20 people in there. A lot of people playing tonight. Happy to see it. And let's get started with match number 3. We didn't even talk about this one. What's your smash or pass on Chrom or Ryu, if you were playing?
I would smash Chrom.
Okay, that's totally
fair. Because he's an anime boy.
Of course, of course.
I'm not super big into, like, the bodybuilder muscles.
Okay, that's understandable. Not everybody is.
A little muscle is fine.
So far, the muscle is not serving Ryu very well.
No, it's not. It's just for looks. And they're not great looks.
Although Donkey Kong looking a bit thick with it up on top, and he's doing a lot of damage to Chrom, and Chrom's out! Ryu has done 0 damage this entire game, and yet he has a full stock advantage.
This is not good.
We are in a stage morph, and we have a Claptrap in play.
Pass would have been great bait.
Ooh, Chrom almost not able to recover there, but does manage to grab it at the last second, and Claptrap actually doing a ton of damage to Ryu. Chrom again jumping off the edge. I think this is Xenoblade.
Oh, I think you're right.
Swirlix gonna come out for now. Not gonna put Chrom to sleep though, although Ryu actually now slows Chrom down a little bit.
Oh, jeez.
All right. Ryu.
Assist trophy.
Okay, Dr. Wily for Chrom. Now, that's a great assist trophy. It lasts a long time. Lots of potential damage. And that's enough to get the first KO. And he's going to stick around.
Yeah, get a little extra damage in.
Although Ryu's about to get Final Smash. He has it, and Chrom's definitely within KO range, but can he even get it off? That's the question. Dr. Wily making it very tough, as we are going to stage morph away.
Chrom is fairly close to his Final Smash.
And he missed the Final Smash. So Chrom maybe in position to steal this one. Unless Donkey Kong intervenes again.
That big muscly ape.
He's thinking about it.
Yeah, look at that. That's his thinking face.
Okay, there's Chrom's Final Smash available, and he misses!
Oh!
And he's hit by Donkey Kong again! Is this it?
God.
Donkey Kong and Ryu versus Chrom!
The hidden match that none of us knew we were betting on.
Okay, oh my god, he's out from Donkey Kong entirely! Ryu could have not even been involved, and he still would have won. So Ryu is going to go home with that win. Fascinatingly, Chrom completely blundered that entire matchup. Bad luck for Chrom. That's going to keep Dandelion Ghost in first place, 2-3. Lots of people now 2 of 3. Happy to see Prince Anime join in as well. Didn't get a sponsor off, but I don't think he said hi to them. Is anybody 0 for 3? Yes, we got Margot, Priyao, and Trenton are the only people that are left alive with the potential to get anti-gold. Dandelion Ghost currently actually significantly further ahead from everybody else. 3 points ahead. Of course, that's due to the sponsor win on Little Mac. But good to see that. All right. Thank you, Samyad. I should drink my water. I'm going to get a headache no matter what, but that's just how it is. Got to keep things exciting here. All right, we've got Captain Falcon versus Dr. Mario. I really am looking forward to this matchup because I would love to see either of these fighters go far. I love Dr. Mario's vibe, but we have not seen Captain Falcon, get too deep into the tournament, and I think it's perfectly possible. Between
the two, if I were doing Smash or Pass, I would smash Captain Falcon over Dr. Mario, mostly because I don't think doctors are very hot.
Okay, but Dr. Mario's kind of hot.
I'm not into short kings.
Oh, that is so sad.
We love a short king and we respect a short king, but this short king there, he's not my vibe.
That is so sad. Margot says that she has an issue with Dr. Mario.
I really like the comment of Falcon would give me an unforgettable night of selfish passion.
Well, that might be true. We got 20 votes in. That looks like everybody. Hopefully everybody's had a chance to do it. Mario doesn't know what sex is. But Dr. Mario might.
Dr. Mario over Captain Falcon.
Okay, I mean, somebody's got to do it.
I like hearing everyone's preferences. This is really interesting, you guys.
I'll take you on a mustache ride. Okay, with that, we're at time. Predictions are closed. Now, let's see who's got it. Captain Falcon versus Dr. Mario.
It's anyone's game.
It is. Okay, we got a Mario stage. I mean, not like that's statistically improbable by any stretch of the imagination, but so far, Captain Falcon trying to go for an early KO there. Does not work. Although Dr. Mario may be in position to get a
Mario's Dr. Cape stained with blood?
Kind of looks like it. And wow, that's a very early KO for Dr. Mario.
My God.
And just in time as well because the wind was coming in, which maybe would have saved Captain Falcon there. But that is a Tiki for, I believe, Captain Falcon. So Dr. Mario probably about to take quite a bit of damage here if he gets hit at all. Which he does.
Okay.
And Tiki's going to stick around for a little bit longer. So Captain Falcon has the ability to potentially rack up a little bit more damage.
Even the playing field a bit.
But here's Dr. Mario's Final Smash available. Captain Falcon about to get his. Captain Falcon has Akira now in play. Dr. Mario's Final Smash ticking down. Has to use it or lose it. It is a positional one. And the side smash from Akira is going to do the job. And Dr. Mario goes out without using the Final Smash. And Captain Falcon will move on to the quarterfinals to take on Ryu. Wow, okay. And that's great news for Rookie Blunders, who won last week's tournament, now tied with Dandelion Ghost for first place. Ian's king. Ian's selfish lover. Unfortunately for user Fifu, he is out, and Dr. Mario will go no further. But I will maintain that there are enough people with no sponsors that you never know what could happen in tonight's tournament. I still think it's anybody's game. And even now, 3 points separate the top 10 through the first half of this tournament as we move on to the right side of our bracket tonight.
This is a real interesting tourney tonight.
Why do you say that? What makes it interesting to you?
I just think some of the wins have been maybe not what people would expect.
Oh, there's been a lot of upsets.
Starting it off with an upset, I think, was just a way to put it.
Yeah, I mean, it was a brave play from 8 people, and it just didn't pay off.
I don't think Dr. Mario could ever bring me to orgasm. It's a really funny thing to say.
All right, well, we got Sonic with about 2-1 advantage over Olimar at the moment. I should mention in terms of 0 for 4, we've got 2 people left. Trenton and Priyao are the only people alive with that 0 for 4 dream. EBM 0 for 3 could also get no correct predictions, but would be 1 off from getting the anti-gold.
I believe Priyao is an ideal candidate to get the 0 for 15 award someday.
Next SmashTourney, can we do men versus women bracket? Do you want all the men on the left and all the women on the right, or do you want it to be a man versus a woman in every matchup?
We can do both.
Men on the left because women are always right, but there's some truth to that.
That is good also.
Oh, we'll have to think about that. That would be a fun theme. We haven't done a men versus women tournament. I feel like that one has been ripe for the picking for quite some time. We'll have to go forward with that. If you have not yet gotten your predictions in, make sure to do so now. We got 17 in. We've had about 20 in the last few rounds. Don't forget, every vote counts. Gets you a point. Also gets you an entry into the consolation prize raffle. You don't want to miss out.
Although I am going to be the one winning the consolation prize this week, so.
That is true. Co-host does get that 5 times odds to win. Can someone please acknowledge my "that's what Mario stands for" comment? It was really good. Mario would make anyone really intensely orgasm. That's what Mario stands for. No, that's pretty good.
I also really like that Mario couldn't give me an orgasm and Falcon wouldn't. I think that's really good.
That's true. An important distinction. All right. Hopefully everybody's in that wants to be in. Predictions are closed. Matchup number 5. Here we go.
And away we go. Between these two, I would smash. Well, Olimar is a single dad, except he's not single because he does have a wife in the first game. But Sonic,
he's a short king though, and we know how you feel about short kings.
Well, they're both short kings.
Yeah, but Sonic's got the feet. All right,
Sonic's got the hands.
On we go. There's a Dedenne. Actually, a good position for Dedenne
Sonic's
as well.
got big hands, and you know what they say about big hands is you can use them to hold your video game controllers. That's
true. That's why he's such a good gamer. Olimar's taking a lot of damage to Sonic, and let's see. Is this this is a Bayonetta map, I believe. Okay, Mimikyu in play for Sonic. If it grabs up Olimar, 100% damage will insta-kill Olimar, so Olimar's going to have to be really careful. Does dodge the initial grab, actually, mostly because I think Sonic grabbed him. Actually, Sonic going for the spike there, but not able to do it, and Mimikyu does grab Olimar in the end. Probably the last possible second, so Olimar about to be deleted, and he is deleted.
He just got cummied on. Oh my god, I'm sorry for saying that.
We've got a Pokeball for Olimar, Gardevoir, so not the best Pokemon to assist against Sonic, and we move to the Persona map.
Persona stage. I love the Persona map very much.
This is a great one. I feel like we haven't seen it as the yellow variation. Usually
it's always red.
Yeah, I didn't even know there was. I didn't even know there was a yellow variation, but I do like it. It's a good color scheme here. All right, assist trophy over on the right side of the map. If anyone wants to grab it, Sonic may be thinking about it, but it is Olimar to grab it, and it's a Metroid. Oh, and Olimar with the spike, and immediately uses the final smash, which is not going to do any damage to Sonic due to the invulnerability on respawn. But it does give Metroid a bit of time to do some damage, and Bomberman now in play for Olimar. So maybe the items and followers actually really coming out big. But here's the Sonic Final Smash. Can
Olimar's been
Olimar
caught.
survive? No, he cannot.
Just got eaten.
Bomberman maybe could have saved it for Olimar, but it was too little, too late, and it is Sonic that will move on with those points. We have a three-way tie for first now. Dandelion Ghost and Degaboo and Rookie Blunders, all with 11 points. 4 points now separate the top 10. And both Priao and Trenton still alive, 0 for 5.
Did Rookie Blunders just win like last week?
Rookie Blunders did won the $30 tournament last week, going for it again tonight. All right, on we move. Matchup number 6. Here we've got the only other woman in the bracket, if you don't count Isabelle. We've got Sheik versus Joker. Of course, just having come from the Persona stage, we probably won't see it again. Now, I'm kind of interested, of course, if any of you are ever interested in the stats, you can do ! Website in the chat to be taken over to the SmashTourney website, where I keep all of the stats from every match. And I'm curious to see where Sheik lands on this roster, because I feel like she's got to be pretty decent. No? Let's see.
I feel like she's not great, actually, right?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sheik has a 33% match win rate, so she's won 3 of 9 matches played. And if you look at Joker, Joker has won 2 of 9 matches played, so not a very successful matchup here. 33% as opposed to 22%. One of them is going to go home with 1 extra win under their belt. Who will it be?
Now, between these two, the Joker, he is very hot, like classic standard hot anime boy, whatever. But I think for that reason, he's not very attractive because he's so basic. Whereas Sheik is like every young girl's first crush.
That's probably true. All right, hopefully...
she was my first crush.
Question mark? All right, hopefully, is everybody in that wants to be in? We got 17 votes in. If you haven't made your prediction for this round yet, make sure to do it now. I'll give you guys a couple extra seconds in case any of the remaining few of you want to throw in your votes. Okay, user Fifu coming in with a last-second prediction here. I wonder if Hyperactive BS is another one of those dawdlers. If you're listening and you want to get your vote in, make sure to do it.
Are you guys dawdling? Don't dawdle.
I just want to give everybody enough time to get their votes if they so desire.
I know. I'm scolding the dawdlers.
All right. Well, predictions are closed. Let's get started with match number 6.
That's what happens when you dawdle?
Now, Trenton made the claim earlier that SmashTourney hates women, which of course is not true. But if she goes out here, then Isabelle's the only one left that could potentially save it for the ladies. And we are on a moving stage, so these are, of course, always unpredictable.
Yeah, things can go any direction with a moving stage. We've seen it in the past.
All right, so there's a Pokeball, which nobody's going to grab. Could have potentially turned the tides from one way or another. And there's Joker going down early! Just gets caught in the blast zone, unfortunately. Pokeball available for Sheik, who's not using it. I don't know if she remembers how to use the Pokeball. In fact, she drops it, does use it finally, and it is Eevee. So Joker has to make up an entire stock.
Interesting.
And doesn't matter. Joker with the SD. And Joker fans out there, I'm really sorry to say that Joker very much underperformed. And Sheik pretty easily just walks into the quarterfinals.
He wanted to give a win to women.
It's true. And now we've got Dandelion Ghost, Degaboo, Rookie Blunders, and Sumiat all tied for first place, 12 points apiece, all different sponsors. 3 of 6 predictions. Most people hovering right around that 50-50 prediction mark at the moment. It is absolutely anybody's game. Who's in last? Priao and Trenton both tied 0 for 6.
Very nice.
All right.
You guys are doing great.
It's impressive. 0 for 6, pretty good. Almost through the hardest part of the tournament. Hyperactive BS coming in with that Predict 3 just in time. Maybe only 30 minutes behind for him. As we move on to match number 7, we've got Hero versus Pac-Man, formerly known as Puckman.
Now, why is he called Puckman?
Well, because he is shaped kind of like a puck. And because of Paku Paku, like the noise that he makes. But they had to change it because it was too easy to graffiti Puckman. to be, you know, the F word, man.
What?
Which I've never
Is
said.
that true?
Yeah, unfortunately. They had to change
Well,
it.
we don't say the F word in this good Christian Minecraft. No. That's really scary, and I'm really glad that they changed his name because that would have been really, really scary to have seen, like... Did you know that when he kicked the helmet, he actually broke his foot?
Did you know that when Samwise was in the water, he actually sliced his foot open on glass? Did you know?
And did you actually know that the stunt where Aragorn deflects the knife was actually real? Did you guys know that?
I knew that. I hope you guys know that. And if you didn't know it, you know it now. Thanks for this little impromptu Lord of the Rings trivia moment. Now you can say it the next time you watch it.
Was made by like 2 guys.
Yeah, by hand. It took them a really long time.
By like 18 months or something.
Did you know the scene in Pixels with the large man eating Pac-Man was real? I did know that. As we head on to match number 7, can Pac-Man take down Hero though? That is the question. Most people thinking, I don't know.
Who did I vote for? I don't know.
Did you know the scene where Aragorn walks out of the water? Masuoh makes a very loud gluck noise.
Now between these two, I would prefer to fuck. Pardon my crude language. I would smash, as they say.
Mm-hmm. Of course, this is a classic stage. We're gonna be rotating.
This is a very classic stage.
It's good. I don't know how the recovery looks.
Is that King K. Rool back there?
No, that's not. This is a Metroid stage. Hero has done so much damage to Pac-Man, and Pac-Man has done almost nothing to Hero.
Hey, really? That was my joke. Can I try again?
Yeah.
Was that King K. Rool back there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, great. Good.
Okay, here we go. Pac-Man at 116% to Hero's 23%. But Pac-Man's starting to do a little bit of return damage here. But not enough. Hero's going to get the first elimination. Maybe good news for Pac-Man. Probably desperately wants that stage morph, which we are about to do here.
Was that caught?
Let
me try again. So. Was that King K. Rool back there?
I think it was.
Great.
I think it was.
Okay, awesome.
All right. We've got Pac-Man using his final smash now.
I just heard from someone that Pac-Man stands for pussy ain't coming, men ain't nothing.
Well, that is true. That is true. And Hero's got Girahim.
So, yeah. Who is a bit of a Puck-man himself.
You could say that. But Pac-Man has yet to get a KO, trying very desperately to get one stock off of Hero here, who has his final smash. Oh, Pac-Man! Can he recover? Yeah, he can, but only barely. Hero is able to land the final smash, so this is looking like a 2-stock in Hero's favor at the moment. Pac-Man, not a great showing from him.
Beautiful.
Rotating stage made it a little bit tricky, and Hero will go home with the win to take on either Isabelle or Dark Pit in the finals here.
I think Gigantic Pinku just died.
Oh, Gigantic Pinku is packing himself into a coffin. I am ready to pay your funeral costs. I'll make it up to you in all of the residuals that I owe you as owner. And now, interestingly, behind the 8-ball out of nowhere jumps into first place to tie Rookie Blunders, and the other 3 that were also tied for first place drop one, having sponsored Pac-Man in that one. So it's absolutely anybody's game, and it'll be really interesting to see how the leaderboard shakes up after the first round. But we have one more match to go in the first round here before we start our second round of sponsor points. We've got Isabelle versus Dark Pit.
Between these two, if I were to smash or pass, I guess I'd go for Dark Pit.
Okay.
Because he's not an animal.
Okay, I mean, that's a good answer.
But he does kind of seem like a kid, and I don't know if I'd like that. But he is maybe an angel, so you can go for the immortal thing. How old is Dark Pit? We'll look at
I
Pit's
think it's
age.
okay to just say pass for both of them.
Oh, God!
How old is Dark Pit, Masuoh?
Uh,
And make sure somebody clips whatever Masuoh said earlier once she reveals how old Dark Pit is.
You guys ready for this? It's really bad, and I take back everything. 13!
Okay, Dark Pit.
So we're going for Isabel.
Okay, Dark Pit. Okay. Isabel versus Dark Pit. Most people feeling Isabel having come off a back-to-back 2-win streak, 2-tournament win streak. Don't see that very often, but she did manage to do it. It has 69% of the vote. If anybody else wants to get their predictions in, make sure to do so now before we get started.
We're about to watch a miner and a dog fight each other.
Okay, we should probably clean up the chat a little bit. It's getting a little bit far out there.
Moderate yourself.
All right.
Good lord, you guys.
Predictions are closed. Let's get started with this one. Let's see who's got it. Is it Isabel? Is it Dark Pit? How about that eclipse?
Real winner, me?
How many of you got a good view of the eclipse? Here in Wisconsin,
I didn't see a thing.
Yeah, here in Wisconsin, we did not have a great view. It was okay. I think we had like 85% coverage or something. But I didn't get any glasses, so I didn't really get to see it. But I know some people in the chat were in the direct line of the total eclipse, which was very cool.
Yeah, I can think of at least 3 people who were in the path of totality.
Ian got to see full totality. Very, very cool. Very cool. Ooh, Margot got totality. That's awesome.
The next one in 2045.
Oh, well, you know, we
be...
should talk about the match, too. Dark Knight, or Black Knight, I should say, actually gets the KO on Isabel early here. So Dark Pit with a slight early advantage here. And Black Knight's still sticking around. Might get a final KO, and Isabel gets 2-stocked. Wow.
That's thanks to the celestial power of the eclipse.
This is the eclipse. This is the eclipse
in motion.
Full power. Maybe we should have done we should have done like regular Pit versus Dark Pit, but we got Dark Pit with a huge upset on that one. Sorry for not commentating much on that match. But Black Knight and Dark Pit together get a very dominant performance over Isabel. Maybe returning to form as a lesser successful CPU. But T-Set through 8 rounds. T-Set solely in first place after not having even been
T-Set.
tied for first place at all through these first 8 matches. And now sole possession of first place. Rookie Blunder's 1 point behind. And lots of you just 2 or 3 points behind first place. And there are a lot of games and a lot of points still to be earned as we head into the quarterfinals of SmashTourney. And it's true, Priyao, the only one 0 for 8. Margot is 1 for 7.
Nice.
So Priyao could do it. Priyao could win anti-gold tonight. Hopefully everybody cheers for them as they are currently 0 for 8, have 7 more to go. We've got Little Mac versus Richter. Of course, Little Mac coming off of a gigantic upset over the most sponsored fighter of all time in SmashTourney, in Zelda. Can Little Mac do it again? He's up against a traditionally very high-performing hero in Richter, who currently ranks 3rd amongst all fighters in terms of overall success, having won 2 tournaments and an overall 76% match win rate percentage.
I know that's right.
Little Mac. Let's look up Little Mac just to see where Little Mac ranks. Little Mac, before tonight, had only ever won 2 matches out of 10 played. Pretty poor percentage for him. But maybe tonight is his night. Maybe tonight is his night. Can he really match up against Richter? He hits hard. You know, well-placed final smash, a well-placed KO.
I believe in him.
Could go a long way for Little Mac.
This green motherfucker aren't shit, Trenton says.
Trenton might have a point there. All right. I'll give you guys a couple extra seconds. Don't forget, we don't have any extra points anymore. Like, obviously, SmashTourney used to be scored differently, but it's still 3 points for a sponsor win and 1 point for a correct prediction. So make sure to keep making your predictions. You could always win a consolation prize, even though it will be Masuoh that will be winning tonight's consolation prize.
In some form.
Give you guys a couple extra seconds in case any of the remaining 5 or so of you wanted to get your predictions in.
Even if I don't win it, I will be winning it emotionally.
Right, of course. Yeah, that's what matters. All right, hopefully everybody's in that wants to be. Predictions are closed. Here we go. Little Mac versus Richter. Probably not the matchup that most people thought going into this one. In fact, if I remember correctly, you said it was going to be Zelda versus Roy. You didn't even consider Richter, let alone Little Mac.
Yeah. No,
and they're running off to the edge of the stage. Little Mac almost going for a side smash, and he's trying again. Oh my God, Little Mac is completely comboing Richter down. Oh my God, Little Mac is on fire.
Jesus Christ.
29%, but can't be, okay, is fortunately not affected by the stage morph as we head to one of the largest stages in Smash.
Was that previous map the Gerudo Valley?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to the map, or I was paying attention to the fighting. I don't think it was Legend of Zelda, though. All right, Little Mac now doing a lot of damage. Sukapon as well joins the fray, doing not too much. Here's Little Mac's KO available. This could be a 2-stock for Little Mac if he plays it right. Got to be careful with the knockback here. Goes for a nice hit and a KO! Punch! And Little Mac gets a 2-0 over Richter. Holy shit, Little Mac on a bender at the moment. 19 points for Dandelion Ghost.
Little Mac.
4 of 9, but Little Mac taking Dandelion Ghost as far as he can. Rookie Blunders and T-Set both tied with 17 points, not far behind. But honestly, 2/3 of people saw Little Mac winning that one, so not the most detrimental, but you know, leaderboard's starting to differentiate itself a little bit here. We got a number of people tied for 4th though. Very much within striking distance of 1st place, especially based on the sponsor points. Oh, did Priao get it right? Mm-hmm. 1 of 9 for Priao. 1 of 9 for Priao.
Aww.
Very sad, very sad. Still the biggest underperformer at the moment. Trenton is 2 for 9, Margot 2 for 8, and Priao 1 for 9. So pretty good impressive showing there. But we focus on the winners going forward because no anti-gold available in tonight's contest. Now, we've got Ryu versus Captain Falcon. I would say both of these fighters were not really expected to move on. Lots of people believed in Dr. Mario, and lots of people felt that Crom Rage.
I'm going to take some inspiration from, I typed that wrong, from some of Ian's earlier jokes and vote for the selfish lover, Falcon.
Okay, I mean, Captain Falcon getting a lot of the attention right now. 9 votes total, 80% of them in favor of Captain Falcon. That's 9 votes, 10 votes for Captain Falcon, 11 votes for Captain Falcon?
Unheard of.
Lots of people really feeling like Ryu's got no chance in this one, but I think Ryu did 2-stock Crom, if I remember correctly. I might not be remembering correctly, but it was a pretty... Oh, no, actually, Crom died 2 times, right? To,
I want to say, yeah.
To Donkey Kong. So... I guess Ryu kind of got into the quarterfinals off of the assistance of Donkey Kong, so no, maybe Donkey Kong will be here to assist Ryu again. You never know. It is totally random what stage we head to. Otherwise, Captain Falcon looking like he's maybe got the big, you know, dominant performer boost here. 14 votes in, 79% of them for Captain Falcon. Hopefully everybody's in that wants to be. Predictions are closed. And away we go.
And here we go. I think someone should learn how to do, like, the auctioneer voices. And should do that during a Smash.
I'm going to get the tourney. Storage Wars auctioneer on. Okay, so far Ryu's gone, but Captain Falcon SDs! We are immediately tied at 1 stock apiece! So a great early play from Captain Falcon, but is punished by the stage. And we're on the Ryu stage right now.
Okay. Assist trophy.
So this is home field advantage for Ryu. Captain Falcon not able to get it, but Ryu goes down! An insanely fast matchup, but it is Captain Falcon going home with that win. Both times, low percentage just gets knocked out of the blast zone.
Was that one of our fastest matches ever?
Yeah, almost definitely. That was an
How
extremely
long was
fast match.
that?
35 seconds from start to finish.
Oh
So,
my god!
very fast matchup, and it's going to put Rookie Blunders in first place with 6 of 10. So somebody's got to catch Rookie Blunders now. Maybe this will be Rookie Blunders' back-to-back tournament win.
Falcon finished quickly, as expected.
It's true.
Captain Falcon, 35-second lover.
And now we'll get Captain Falcon versus Little Mac in the semifinals. Probably not something that most people saw coming. All right, on to matchup number 11. Even though I feel like we just predicted.
Will this be a win for women?
Will it be?
Or a win for the gays?
For the furries.
I didn't clarify which one is representing the women and which one is representing the gays.
That's true. That's true. All right. Well, we got Sonic versus Sheik. I feel like somebody's going to have to look at this. I feel like every single time that we run a Smash tourney, it's always 9 and 11 that get matched up in the quarterfinals. It's never 10 or 12 or any. It's always 9 and 11 every time.
Maybe there's something to that.
Maybe there is. Maybe there is something to that. All right. Well, we got 15 votes in. It's pretty close to even, though.
This is my 9/11.
It's pretty close to even. Sonic with 1 extra vote. If anybody's here to even it up to 50-50, make sure to vote soon. I'll give you guys a couple extra seconds in case anybody wants to throw their votes in. All right. Predictions are closed. Here we go for match number 11. 5 matches to go, including this one. Who's
and away we go.
I feel like we've seen a lot of Metroid maps.
I feel that way as well. Well, aren't there just kind of a lot of them in general?
Yeah, I guess that's true. Mario maps and Metroid maps, there's a lot of them. But so far, Sonic moving very fast as one would maybe expect. Jumping actually on Samus's head.
Kind of jumping around, bouncing around, spinning around.
Samus playing very defensively, spending a lot of time shielded. Has the assist trophy for flies and hands. I'm sorry, Sheik. What did I say? Did I say Zelda? Samus. Well, you know, Samus on the brain. Yes, Sheik. Sheik, very agile.
Women. Blonde women all the same to you?
I mean, they kind of are. All the women in this tournament are the same.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so Pokeball and play down below. Sonic's got it. It is Meowth. So Payday actually maybe going to be kind of successful.
Right.
At least at keeping Sheik on the edge there. And a nice hit from Sonic. Recovering a little bit of this percentage deficit that he's got going on. All right.
I'm seeing Trenton in chat saying, I'd give Zelda Brain if you know what I mean. Because Metroid.
Oh. Okay, Star Fox. Here we go. Very interesting map layout. Of course, not a lot of surface area. Don't know if that hurts or benefits anybody in particular. Although Samus actually going for a nice edge guard there, but misses.
Sheik.
What did I say? Samus again? Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, Sheik. I have to get it through my head, through my brain. Okay, Sonic is actually taking a lot of damage, but he's able to recover.
God, Sonic.
Sheik has to be really careful, but does manage to recover.
All clear.
Can't stop thinking about Samus. Okay, and this might be... No, not quite enough. Sonic goes for that edge guard, but again, is not able to get the KO, but has Final Smash, but it's going to lose it immediately!
Wow.
So Sheik's going to have her Final Smash in just a second here. Pokeball in play. It's Goldeen for Sonic, unfortunately. Here's the Final Smash available for Sheik, who misses! Wow, okay, so Sheik now at 150%. Sonic's going to have his Final Smash available.
Let's see if we can make some ground up.
Gonna probably need an early KO here before using his Final Smash. The Starman comes in for Sheik here. There's the KO for Sonic. Now Sonic is about to get his Final Smash. Probably gonna have to wait to use it if he wants to actually get the KO with it. There's the Final Smash available. He does not wait. Does not want to wait at all. Gonna do a lot of damage to Sheik here, maybe? But does not go for the final hit, unfortunately. So Sheik will survive, and Ashley comes out.
To Sonic.
Oh, but actually, Sheik...
8 seconds.
Sheik is able to recover. We're gonna potentially go to Sundeath unless she can get a KO! Which she cannot. Who's got it? Sudden death! Oh, a perfect block from Cheek. Oh, and she's not even dead. She's not dead. Whoa, now she's dead. She SDs at the end, and Sonic somehow comes away with that win.
Incredible.
Wow, I'm actually shocked at that outcome, but it is what it is. Sonic will move on. Degaboo, of course, happy with that result.
Tonight is a night of stunning upsets.
It kind of is, except for it wasn't really an upset. Sonic had more votes than Sheik did, but Rookie
it was
Blunders,
upsetting to watch.
Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. All right, so
Chili dogs.
Rookie Blunders in first place. Dandelion goes close behind. T-Set also close behind, and Degaboo close behind. So it's still anybody's tournament for the most part. And I don't know if we have any unsponsored fighters represented left anymore. I think we've got everybody has a or they're all four of the, or I guess five, because we haven't seen the last quarterfinal. All 5 people are still sponsored. As we go on to match number 12. This time we've got a matchup between Hero and Dark Pit. Dark Pit, of course, having just run an extremely fast matchup against Isabel.
We're about to see 2 kids fight. This is like a schoolyard fight.
That's true. And I mean, it's kind of definitively a good guy versus a bad guy, right? Hero versus Dark Pit.
Is Dark Pit actually evil, or is he just dark?
I don't actually know. I've never played Kid Icarus in my entire life.
Someone answer that. Has anyone ever actually played Kid Icarus?
But like, a Dark Pit is not like a good idea. You know, it's not like a positive concept, but a hero is a positive concept. You know what I mean? I think he's just misunderstood. He's nasty, but becomes good. Okay, well, you know, let's see if Dark Pit has any of this Eclipse energy, or if it will be over as soon as it began, just like the Eclipse that we saw yesterday. Or can he do it again? Can he repeat his success? Predictions are closed. Here we go. Let's round out the quarterfinals.
3, 2, 1.
All right.
Wow, right into it.
They are definitely going fast here.
Why does it feel like they're sped up practically? Like, I feel like they're moving really fast.
I think because they both have really high jumps. It makes it feel like they're faster than normal when their upward velocity is so quick. Okay, so decent amount of damage here now for Dark Pit. Has 0 now. This is a great assist trophy. Great assist trophy. Can 0 do it? Okay, but they're both able to recover. Actually, 0 not able to do too much damage to Hero here. Actually masterfully dodging. Oh, and there's the final hit from 0 to take out Hero. From 0 to hero, as some might say.
Bit of a riding
Dark Pit with the SD, and now Waluigi comes in to do a lot of damage to Hero, who's about to get his final smash. Dark Pit at 0%, but Hero is gonna have final smash available. Balloon fight map, you never know what happens here.
Jump in the water.
Pokeball for Hero. It's Alolan Exeggutor, and final smash does land for Hero. Is this a win? No, it's not quite enough damage, and Dark Pit very close to his final smash. Just needs to survive a little bit longer. Oh, but Hero with the side smash able to take out Dark Pit's final smash again. And we'll move on. So that is great news for behind the 8-ball, who now jumps up into second place, tied with Dandelion Ghost. Both of whom are 3 points behind Captain Falcon, now hoping in the semifinals for Captain Falcon's downfall to have a chance at the money here as we move on. So that was a crazy matchup, and Dark Pit would have won had it not been for the SD at the beginning of the balloon fight stage. Speaking of which, Gigantic Pingu, you should stream balloon fight sometime.
Please do. I've never seen that game actually played.
Me either, and it seems like it would be a good Gigantic Pingu game.
All those retro, funny old games are real Pingu moment games.
It's true. It's true.
For the sake of Rookie Blunders, I will be predicting 7. Throwing in my support.
All right. I mean, seems like a lot of people feeling like Captain Falcon has this one. But Little Mac Two extremely dominant performers. Keep this in mind, by the way. Zelda, the most successful fighter in SmashTourney all time before tonight. Richter, the third most successful fighter all time. Captain Falcon doesn't even rank in the top 20. Maybe that's all it takes to take down Little Mac. Maybe Little Mac really only cares about the big dogs. Doesn't come up to, maybe doesn't show up for the little guys, just like the Milwaukee Bucks. Shout out to my Milwaukee Bucks who don't know how to play against bad teams. All right, with that, predictions are closed.
Let's get into it.
Here we go. 3 matches left.
Milwaukee
points.
strong.
Hashtag Milwaukee strong. Miller like Milwaukee proud. All right. We're on this classic bridge stage. Let's see if we last long enough to actually get it to blow up. But Little Mac is taking a lot of damage. It's usually been Little Mac to dish out most of the damage early. Oh, a perfect block from Little Mac! Though, still, Captain Falcon has the upper hand. And a nice combo from Little Mac to even up the score here. Assist trophy over on the left, if anybody wants it. Captain Falcon gets a nice return hit, and there is Isaac.
Falcon, yeah.
We'll see how impactful this is against Little Mac, who's got his KO available. Is it not? Not even necessary. They're both dead. They're both dead. The KO is gone for Little Mac, but got the kill anyways.
Both of them have their final smash meters at about the same rate, so it's anyone's guess who's gonna get it first.
It's very close, and Captain Falcon misses the Falcon Punch. Okay, now they're kind of missing, but Little Mac is at significantly lower percentage than Captain Falcon is.
Falcon's
A
playing
nice
it
hit, but Captain Falcon about to get that final smash. Has a Pokeball. It has a, no, it is just a Pokeball. I thought it was a Master Ball for a second. Unless Oshawott is a Master Ball worthy Pokemon. Maybe he is. Okay, final smash available for Captain Falcon, who misses! This is Little Mac's time to shine! It's his match to lose. There's no edge for him to lose recovery advantage on. A nice punch from Captain Falcon, though! Oh, a nice combo from Little Mac as we're gonna go back to the bridge! And the punch from Little Mac is gonna send him into the finals! Little Mac! Can you believe this?
My God.
Little Mac is on a tear, and that is going to put Dandelion Ghost in first place. Only 1 point ahead of Rookie Blunders, though, with that Captain Falcon sponsorship, and depending on how the finals goes, you never know. We could end up with a tie. Little Mac isn't even corporeal. This is some shit. It's true. He's all bits. But very interesting, very interesting. I don't think Little Mac has ever even sniffed the finals, ever. Ever. But on we go.
Are these, like, Little Mac's only wins ever, practically?
Oh, yeah, pretty much, yep.
Good Lord.
Here's our second semifinal. We got Sonic versus Hero. Before tonight, Little Mac had only ever won 2 matches all time, which means the furthest that he ever could have gone would be... Oh, except for he both only made it into the quarterfinals each time. So he had never even been into the semifinals before, and now Little Mac finds himself in the finals.
Good Lord.
Sonic, though, no stranger to the finals. And I don't remember if Hero has won a tournament or not. Let's see. Hero has never won a tournament, but Sonic has. So Sonic has 1 tournament win, also won the random level tournament the first time that we ran it, but of course that one does not have stats tracked with it because it wouldn't really be fair to measure it up against CPUs of different levels. So Sonic has a tournament win, Hero does not. So if Hero gets a win in this one, somebody's going to be getting their very first SmashTourney win as a fighter. 13 votes in. I'll give you guys a couple extra seconds in case you have not yet predicted. Make sure to do so. We've only got 2 matches left. 2 matches. That's 2 extra votes, 2 extra entries into the consolation prize raffle, which Masuoh will be winning.
It's anyone's game. Nom, nom, nom.
Not even 1 hif. Of course, Gigantic Kingo on that Hamtaro grind lately, which we all love. Love to see.
We
right.
love the Hamtaro games in this here SmashTourney.
Yes, we do. Ooh, what are you
Sorry
playing?
if you hear that's my
what's
Tamagotchi.
oh, the Tamagotchi beeping and booping.
Yeah, it's my Tamagotchi here.
All right, well, hopefully everybody's in that wants to be. We got 14 votes in for our last semifinal of the night. We got Sonic versus Hero, and away we go.
My Tamagotchi's gonna drink some milk. Listen up.
Wow, that sounds just like me when I drink milk. All right, so we've got
There's the milk.
a classic little Yarn Yoshi map thing.
I love this map. It's got a big old heart on it.
It is kind of a sweet little map. So far, pretty even. It's early yet.
Hyperactive coming out with a impressive and maybe unusual comment that guinea pigs are better than hamsters.
Very contested opinion there. Controversial, even. Pokeball goes nowhere. We're tied at 33% each. Hero turning the tides for himself a little bit. And Sonic, can he recover? Yes, but he actually takes damage to something. I don't even know. I didn't know what it was that he took damage to on the side of the stage. But he did take damage to something.
It was embarrassment.
Oh,
he just got
probably.
embarrassed for a second.
Probably so. Assist trophy up top if one of them wants to grab it. Sonic's maybe thinking about it. Nope, decides not to. Doing a little bit of return damage to Hero here. Okay, oh, nope, still not going for the assist trophy. Oh, maybe too little too late. It is too late. A Pokeball, we got Swirlix back again, this time for Hero. Sonic able to recover, not getting slowed down by Swirlix in the middle. I say that, and then he jumps into Swirlix and goes for the side smash. Which, can Hero recover from this? Yes, he can. What a great recovery from Hero.
Beautiful
now at
recovery.
99%. Charging up.
I always find it interesting when certain assist trophies or Pokemon get, like, a big show on particular tourneys.
Yeah, for sure. And there's a nice KO for Sonic. Sonic goes up one stock early. Great news for Degaboo.
Could be easy for Hero to even the playing field here, though.
That's true.
Sonic's at a high percentage. Just gotta play it good, and then they can even it up.
Wow, a nice KO for Hero and a Master Ball for Hero as well, waiting to use it. Playing with it, it is Zoroark, so not the best that he could get. They both have their final smashes available. Hero does land it, but Sonic's at almost no damage to start his second stock here. 35% and uses his final smash immediately in return, which Hero is taking 2% damage with. It was nothing but Hero. Can he recover? Yes, he can. And Sonic can recover too, but only barely. We're tied within 1% of each other.
This is quite the match.
Psyche up for Hero. Got stuck under the stage, but manages to recover a little bit.
Could have been dangerous.
53, 54%, still within 1%. 54, we're within 2.2% of each other. There is Black Knight for Sonic. This is gonna pack a huge punch, 35% per hit.
Oh,
with the potential
God.
for huge knockback. Sonic, though, deciding to jump over here. Wait a minute, we might go to sudden death. The cloud is gone. Wait, Hero goes down at the very last second, and Sonic gets the win.
Oh my God.
And now here's a little fun fact for you. Degaboo with Sonic, Dandelion Ghost with Little Mac. They're partners. So that's great news for them. Great thinking, great predictions there. This is going to be the first time in a long time that we have a matchup like this. Dandelion Ghost versus Degaboo going for all the marbles. But you never know what can happen because depending on the outcome here, Rookie Blunders could tie for first. We could have a three-way tie for first place here. So somehow Sonic able to make it through. Dandelion Ghost currently 1 point ahead of Rookie Blunders, 3 points ahead of Degaboo, but it is Sonic versus Little Mac in the finals.
This is
and
tense.
anything can happen here. Keep that in mind. There are a lot of points up for grabs right now, and there is a very real chance that we could have our very first tie in SmashTourney tonight. As we move on to our final matchup, where Sonic, no stranger to the finals, but Little Mac has had an incredible showing tonight. Here, he has to go through one more fighter. This guy's a little bit quicker than some of his other matchups. But does speed matter? I'm not sure. Little Mac doesn't really seem to think so.
If you were to vote, who would you vote for?
If I were to vote, I would vote for Little Mac for the narrative. But
Stunning
if
upset.
Sonic wins, then you never know what can happen. We could have a tie, you know?
This is true.
We could.
Our first tie.
We could have a tie. There's,
Our
of course,
first tie under
five
the
points available, I think, for Degaboo. And 2 points available for Dandelion Ghost and Rookie Blunders, depending on how they vote. So we'll have to see. Here's how Bernie can still win. Will the Master Edger beat the fastest finisher? That's a great question. That's a great way to pose this matchup. We got 15 votes in. Hopefully everybody's in. That wants to be. We're voting for Jimmy Carter for his second term. I mean, he is still going strong. How many people do you know have been in hospice for a year and still kicking?
This is true.
But we'll see if Little Mac can continue punching as predictions are closed. And we go right into our finals for Prize Smash number 38.
This is tense. This is scary.
2, 1, go!
Here we go.
All right.
Kind of dancing around each other for a second there.
Classic Peach's Castle map. Little Mac has done about twice as much damage to Sonic. Of course, Little Mac was gifted really nice stages in his last matchup. Nothing with the potential to blow his recovery. Going for a nice punch, a perfect block from Little Mac. Has a Pokeball. It's Ditto. We're gonna have two Little Macs versus one Sonic. So he's gonna have to be careful here. Okay. Ooh, Little Mac. Oh, they're both edge guarding. And is that enough for the KO? Can Sonic recover here? Yes, he can, but only barely. Oh, and there's the punch! Little Mac up a full stock with only 32% and has a thwomp. Which actually disappears. Little Mac has to be so careful, but he is able to recover as we head over to the Spirit Track stage. And he's good! Sonic is running along the track. Sonic is trying so hard and he's out.
Oh my god!
Oh no! Sonic couldn't run fast enough. Could not catch the train.
We just watched vehicular slaughter.
Wow. Okay, so Little Mac managed us to get the first ever win, and with that, that's Dandelion Ghost's very first win. Wow. Okay. So somehow I don't know how it happened. I think Little Mac did this out of spite, considering how many people sponsored Zelda at the very beginning. But it is Little Mac to go the entire way. Congratulations to Dandelion Ghost's first ever win. Reach out to me on Discord, and I will get you your money in whatever way you would like. Venmo or eShop gift card or whatever it is that you want $10 for. I can get it to you. And we'll take a look at your predictions, but before we do that, let's head over to the raffle, and we'll look at everybody's scores, everybody's predictions. T-Set's right. 10 of 15 is absolutely an incredible prediction.
Also,
score.
I see how the 10 out of 15.
Yeah, it's true. 2 people 10 out of 15. Very impressive stuff. Let's see the full leaderboard over here. Dandelion Ghost, of course, 5 points ahead of the competition with that Little Mac win. Very, very close, all things considered. And Degaboo in third place, despite having Sonic make a finals appearance, just could not outrun the train, unfortunately. But we'll take a little peek here. Like T-Set mentioned, and like Masuoh just mentioned, T-Set and Gigantic Pingu both 10 of 15 in prediction score. That's extremely impressive. 2/3 is really, really good stuff. Priao ended up going 3 for 12, and Trenton 4 for 15. This is pretty good. This is like the equivalent of like 11 of 15 if you really think about it. So not bad for Trenton, especially if you're trying to tank with that Zelda sponsor. Unfortunately, lots of people with that Zelda sponsor tonight, of course, tried to sync up, but it didn't matter in the end. It was really Little Mac that you had to go, and somebody is gonna have to sponsor Little Mac next time to see if he can do a back-to-back run here. But without further ado, every prediction that you made, so the number on the right here, is how many entries you have in the consolation prize. The only person ineligible for it is Dandelion Ghost, because they won. With that, let's award this consolation prize. It's going to be Masuoh. It is! It is! It is! It is Masuoh! I promise you guys, it's not rigged. But it always ends up this way. It always ends up this way. The co-caster always ends up getting the prize. But it is not, I promise it's not rigged. I can random it as many times as you want. Like, just for the sake of it, right? Like, if I roll this, like Margot behind the 8-ball, Ian in space, Priyao, so like anybody can win. But Masuoh ended up winning. So congratulations to Masuoh. Let's re-roll till we get you. Might as well. There we go. Masuoh with that win. Check my code logic. I mean, co-caster does get a little bit of an advantage there. We did call it all along, but Masuoh, congratulations to you.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've got a private GitHub repo, but I'll add you to it. I'll add you to it. Don't worry. All right, with that, congratulations to Masuoh and to Dandelion Ghost, of course, and honestly, honorable mention to T-Set and Gigantic Pingu for great prediction rates there, 10 of 15. Let's head back to the tournament screen. Let's take a look at how Dandelion Ghost shaped up in their predictions overall. We've got not a great start, all things considered. 3 for 8 in the first 8. But Little Mac really pulled it out. Little Mac and Sonic, of course, going with Degaboo's sponsor, hoping that Sonic would make it to the finals, and that paid off. Really, actually, it's really just Little Mac and Sonic that got Dandelion Ghost to the finish line. Almost entirely those two fighters. So, very interesting stuff. And, of course, it's always great to see new blood get a win. So, very exciting. Sonic and Little Mac. Can I raid RidleyGM? I would love to raid that guy, but he never streams anymore. Behind the 8-ball, thank you for your kind words.
Streaming again. I love watching that guy stream.
He does. I mean, he started doing a FNAF security breach stream, but then hasn't gotten around to finishing that one. Maybe I'll have to stay tuned. But there was a streamer that we were going to raid last time, Julie22, Julie with 3 E's. I don't know if they're live, but let me pull up their stream because Hyperactive BS recommended them last time. Julie22 is live, so we will raid Julie, sort of in honor of Hyperactive BS from last week. Can I read Little Mac? I can read Little Mac. I just did. All right. Well, with that, Masuoh, thank you so much for joining.
Thank you for having me.
It is always an absolute pleasure having you on the cast, and of course, thank you for doing it on short notice. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I love well, you know, this is really just an opt-in for me to get the consolation prize. This is how I guarantee it.
Yeah, exactly, right? So if anybody else is interested in casting, feel free to join my Discord, maybe react to my post in the Codecaster channel, and then I'll get you slated on the schedule. I try to rotate through everybody to, you know, change things up as much as possible. T-Set, I'll write down them for next time, just because we were going to raid Julie last week, but then we ended up raiding the Tutti Frutti Trio on Soraya's Grand Return. So let me write this down just so that I have it for next time. We'll do Bijou the Octo. And if they're live next Tuesday, we'll send a raid their way. But for now, let's raid Julie with 3 E's, 22. She does have ads on, but that's okay. Just say hi anyways. I would appreciate it if you guys stop by, say hello, and then, of course, you can feel free to dip. And it's absolutely fun if the co-host knows nothing about the game. I would say, like, half the people that cast don't even play Smash. I don't even play Smash myself. I just cast what's going on. The fun is all in the banter between the hosts and the commentary on the game, the action, the reactions, etc. So the pogging. So yeah, absolutely. Get on
the Smasher Pass.
Get on the schedule if you have any interest. Obviously, you get some kind of hidden boosted odds to win the consolation prize if you do. Yeah, you just got to be funny and cute and hang out with RidleyGM. That's me. All right, I'm sending us over to Julie. Say hello. Thank you, everybody, for participating tonight. Dandelion Ghost, reach out to me. Masuoh will be in touch. And I will see you guys next Tuesday for another fun tournament.
Farewell.
Bye-bye.
And away we go. We did it!